Good morning, everyone. Good morning, world. Magandang umaga po from Oregon, USA. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever part of the world you're tuning in from. Welcome to another wonderful episode here in my business page. It's a live business talk series, and I am so grateful you're tuning in. And to those who will be tuning in, please feel free to comment down below where are you tuning in from, so we know we are global. And to those who will be tuning in the replay, thank you so much for tuning in. And today is a very special day because I have with me today a special guest, a very special guest, all the way from Minnesota, USA. And she is originally from Nepal. And she is a super mom of one precious boy. And guess what? She is a registered nurse. And she found this digital business when she was on maternity leave. And she will be sharing with us today how and why she chose to stay home with her little boy instead of going back to work. So I cannot wait to invite her in on my page. But to those who are tuning in for the first time, my name is 𝗟𝗡𝗅𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒅𝒂𝒓. I am originally from the Philippines, and I am now living here in Oregon, USA with my family. I am a mom, I am a working mom, and I am a former educator. I jumped into this digital business 2 years ago. And without prior experience, not a tech savvy, and have a very low self-esteem. And to enable me to not to worry about picking up extra shifts at work and not to worry about working longer hours, to be able to spend more quality time with my son, and also to earn extra to be able to help my family back home in the Philippines, and to have that plan B as well on the side. As we all know, that plan B is very necessary, and especially in this time of uncertainties. And I'm so grateful to be one of the 165,000 members of our global community. And this business platform provides all the tools and training, coaching, mentorship, and everything that we need to start, launch, and run a successful digital business. So without further ado, I would like to welcome in my very special guest for today. Let me bring her in. Welcome to my page, Sis Samana Bandari, all the way from Minnesota. How are you today, sis?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you so much for accepting my invitation. I know as a mom, we have a lot of responsibility, but thank you so much.
It's my pleasure to be here.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, thank you. So I prepared 5 questions for us today, but before I gave you the first question, I would like to show you this. I printed
Oh,
our
really? You
photo.
did? That's so sweet of you.
Yes, so this is such a, have a very special part on my heart because you came all the way from Minnesota. You take your time, you visit me here in Oregon. So thank you so much. Yes.
Sure.
Yes, the beauty of our business, we meet a lot of like-minded people from all over the world, from all walks of life, because of this digital business. So, is it okay to jump into the first question we have for today?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, can you please tell us about your background and how did you come across with this digital business?
Sure. So yeah, hello everybody. Let me introduce myself really first. So my name is Samana Bandari, like Marcia already said. So I am Samana Bandari from originally from Nepal. I am living in Minnesota, USA, and I am a registered nurse. I have a one son, and I have been starting this business. I have been doing this business since last 2 years, more than 2 years now. I am a business coach and a mentor. Yeah, so that's about me and about the business. Tell us about the background. That was my background, and the how I come across this business was like she mentioned, it was while I was in the maternity leave, I found this business. I was staying at home, I was taking care of my toddler son. And at that time, I was looking for something because it was a COVID time. My son was born in 2020. So I was staying at home till 2021. And I was looking for something around, and I couldn't find actually the nursing job. I was looking for the online nursing jobs, but all the online nursing jobs were required the time commitment for me, so which was not possible for a mom who was taking care of a toddler. So I was thinking maybe there is nothing for me and I would just be sitting doing nothing. But of course, I was enjoying my motherhood, which was my dream as well. So I was, he was around 14 months. So at that time, I kind of thought that maybe I have to start something on the side. So that's when I found this business. Actually, this ticked all my box because this is so flexible. I could do it anytime that I wanted. I could do it while my son is sleeping, he's eating, I mean, he is playing around. Even while he's eating, I can do this business because while I'm feeding, I can put my earphone on
Yes.
and I can do this business. So I was really happy when I found this business. And all these the checked boxes were got me really excited, and I told my husband about it, and he got more excited than me.
That's awesome.
And yeah, and then he was very supportive, and from day one when I signed up to, it was only a week difference that I signed up and I became a business owner. That was fast. I was very desperate to do something new. Another thing was, like, I also wanted to learn something, a part of nursing. I wanted to do something, learn something else too, because in USA there are lots of opportunities, and for nurses, of course, there are lots of opportunities. But I wanted to learn out of the box, out of the things. I was really shy, social media shy person. I had deactivated my Facebook for 6 years, and I didn't know how to post much. I didn't know how to put the story and all. And when I found out that there is a mentor, there's a coach who will be helping us. That kind of made me feel like comfortable, and I didn't really think much. I just
Yes.
jumped into it.
Wow, that's really awesome. Yeah, I kind of relate to you because the thought of having that extra earnings from home started also. I also started that thought during the COVID time because it was a lockdown for 3 months, and
Mhm.
I'm not really I don't want to be dependent on my husband, so I really kind of like prayed to find something online so I could do something while I'm with my son. So I prayed for that, and I came across with this digital business, but I ignored it for almost a year because I said,
Oh,
"Oh, I
really?
yes," because I said, "Oh, I'm not the tech savvy, and I don't have any business background, so how I would be able to do it?" So I have that self doubt in me. So I went back to work, and I still have that worries on myself. So I said, I really have to have that plan B. So yeah, and came up again on my wall, and I kept checking on it. I searched about it, and I said, "Oh, maybe this is the right time. It's a sign that it keeps following me." So I really
Yeah.
have to check it out, and it's nothing to lose. So yeah, I'm so grateful I did. So
Oh, I'm
yeah,
glad that
yes.
you joined. Yes.
Yeah, thank you, and looks like we have 12 million viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in live. And let's see the second question. What was your biggest why in starting this business?
Of course, I kind of touched up already. I was in the maternity leave and I wanted to do something also. But what I actually wanted to do was I wanted to spend my time with my family, with my son. We kind of Asian kind of grow up with our own family together. We have never been in the daycare. I personally never been in the daycare. So I didn't want to raise my son also in the daycare. So I had that mindset that I will be staying at home and taking care of him, but I also wanted to do something on the side. And the family time is really important because it really taught me something when there was a COVID time, when my husband had to stay away from us in isolation for 3 months. He is a physician, so we were in New York when 2020 in 2020 when the pandemic hit. So it was it was the epicenter of the pandemic. So at that time, while he was working in the hospital, I he had to leave the home and stay away in the isolation for 3 months while our son was only 1 month old. So
Wow.
at that time, I really realized that, the family time is so important. And I didn't want to miss out those moments with all of us together. So that's
Yes.
how I thought of as just staying at home. But of course, we all want to be productive, right?
Yes.
When I started working as a nurse, I was around 18 years old when I started as working as a nurse. So since then I have always worked, and I have never stayed at home before. So I was really used to working all the time. And while I was staying at home on a maternity leave, I felt like I need to do something. I need to be productive. I need to do,
Yes.
and I also needed to help my husband, financially, because here, even in the USA, it's really hard to live with only one income stream,
That's
right? We
right.
always want to
Yes.
support our family. And also I
Yes.
wanted to show my son that, I am independent. His mom is earning as well,
Yes. Yes.
so yeah, that was the main reason. And I didn't want it to miss my son's milestone. I can't even imagine missing his milestone. I still
Right.
cherish each and every moment of his milestones, every single thing that he says, every single step he takes. So, for as a mom, this is a blessing because I can do something on the side and I can also take care of him, just right in front of my eyes, right? So yeah, that was my biggest why to start this business.
That's awesome. Yeah, we have the same biggest why. My biggest why also is my son because of that lockdown happened. I realized how much time we've been missing milestone with my son. So I said I gotta do something, because our son, our kids only young ones, so we really have to have that precious moments with them. And also
Yeah.
this business, it's not just about that. We also can build this as a legacy for our kids that we can pass them down and this down to our kids later on. So yeah, thank you so much. And let's see, I believe we have a lot of viewers. Thank you all so much. Let's check. uh, let's see here. Thank you all so much, and let me show you here also. Thank you, Brianna. Thank you so much for watching. And hi, Sis Marisa. Thank you for watching. And she is all the way from Sweden. Thank you all so much.
All
And
right.
uh, let's see here. Yeah. Hi, Sis Samana. Watching you ladies from Sweden. Good to see you both. Thank you so much.
Thank
And
you.
let's see here. Hi, Sis Ray. Amazing ladies in our community. Watching from Alberta, Canada. Wow.
Thank
Thank you
you.
all so much. We are so global. Thank you. Hello, Sis Mercy and Sis Samana D. Watching live from Florida. Amazing. All
Hi,
right.
Samita.
And I believe, thank you all so much. Let's see. We are jumping into the third question. Why did you choose this online business over other opportunities?
I like this question because I actually looked for so many other opportunities while I was in the maternity leave. I looked for when I found out that the online nursing jobs will not fit on my schedule. I started looking for other opportunities, any other online opportunities, because I really didn't want it to go back to the hospital and bring the germs or anything back home for my
Yes,
son,
that's
right?
right.
So yeah, so I was really looking for the online opportunity, and I looked for other like kind of other online businesses. So lots of people from our country also, they have done lots of online businesses, which they bring the stuff from back home, and then they stock the materials, and they sell it online, right? So
Yes.
for me, I thought of that too, but you know the thing is that still it's not flexible enough, because
Yes.
we have to find the person back home to get all the stuff, because I'm not there, right? So we have to find the
Yes.
quality stuff, we have to ship it back here, we have to find us extra space for that, and we have to stock the products, and we have to take the order, we have to do the advertising and all that. And
Right.
even though it's called online, that I'm selling online, I have to do shipping and all that. So I really felt like there was nothing for me, because those were the things I didn't want to do, and that's very hard for a mom like me, because my husband is really busy, and I have to
Yes.
take care of most of the things at my home and my son. So those were the things that I really didn't want it to. I just, I wanted to do, but I couldn't do because my time
Yes.
wouldn't allow, my schedule wouldn't allow me.
Right.
So that's why when I found this business, like I said, it checked all my boxes because it's so flexible. I can do it anytime I want. I can do it from anywhere I want.
That's
If
right.
I had to stock it at my home, I couldn't go for the vacation. I couldn't go back my home. I stayed at my home for 7 months while I was running this business, right? So I couldn't have gone back home and done this business if I had all those products stocked in my house. So
Right.
that those are the flexibility and freedom I had, and that's the one of the most important thing that I found, and I really loved it. And another thing is more, again, I said it's mentoring and coaching and the legacy that you mentioned. I personally feel like this is very important because um, we grow up kind of like we grow up with the mindset that we have to do jobs, right? Of course, yes, we can do the jobs, it's secure, you get the income every month. But let's say I'm a nurse, right? So if I
Yes.
work harder, let's say I work harder for 20 years, and let's say I gain the position of the director or something, right? So
Yes.
just in case, if I cannot do that job next day, or if I don't feel like it, I cannot pass that to my son. My
Right.
son
Yeah.
cannot do
That's
that, cannot be in that position that where I left, right? He has to go to the degree, he had to go through the experience and all that, and that's when it's not even guaranteed that he's gonna gain that position. But in
right.
business, I can pass that to him anytime I want, right? I can pass
That's
that to
right.
my husband, I can pass that to anybody. And that's how it's secured. And that's how we say we pass the legacy to our kids. And the harder we work, the higher we get, and they can just gain that position right from where we live, right? So
That's
that's why
awesome. Yeah.
I loved it so much. I didn't learn about all these when I started this business. I really was very, very much passionate about doing something else. But
Yes.
and after I started this business, that's how I found it. And every single time when I find new things about this business, I fall in love again and again.
That's
So,
awesome.
they say
Yeah.
that you fall in love in this business, but I didn't know at first. I just enjoyed the journey. I just enjoyed learning the process and everything. But after knowing more and more about this business, I feel like, I'm truly and deeply in love with this business. And I feel like every single mom's or anybody who is even doing the full-time job, part-time job, whatever they are doing, should do this business because you never know that this is the right platform you were ever looking for, and it may turn out to be your plan A. If you are starting with the thinking it's a plan B, it may turn out as a plan A. For me, it turned out as a plan A now because I have never gone back to my job now.
Oh,
Since I
that's
started.
awesome.
Right.
Amazing.
So yeah, so I'm just enjoying my time, my family time, and just I have lots of vacations coming up as well. I am really busy
Yay.
with that.
That's
But
awesome.
yeah, business provides me that flexibility that I can do this business from anywhere. I'm this weekend I'm going in Wisconsin. Another every week I'm in the vacation, and till August we're going in Canada and the cruise.
That's
I'm also
awesome.
going in the cruise. So, I can
Congratulations.
run this, thank you, and I can run this business from anywhere around the world. And that's the beauty of this business, and I just
Wow.
love it.
Yeah, I could totally relate to you. I love everything you love about this business as well. The flexibility as a mom, we have a lot of responsibilities, but this business gives us those flexibility because of that proven system that we have inside. That
Exactly.
once we set up our business, we can just let it run for us because social media, we have a global reach, and because of the automated system built in inside that
Mhm.
they
It
help
does
us
most of
grow.
the heavy lifting for us.
Right.
We don't
That's
have to worry so much about it. And we
yes.
can just
And
spend few hours a day and that's it.
Yes, and we don't have to do selling. We don't have to beg anyone to be in this
Exactly.
business. And yeah, that's the beauty of this business. And it is globally registered. It's tax registered everywhere
Mhm.
globally. So anyone from anywhere in the world can do this business. Yes,
Anywhere
and
around the I have a
right,
business partner from all around the world, and everybody is doing it. So yeah, from anywhere we can do this business, and of course
right,
it's taxable. We received our tax receipt.
right.
I filed my tax few months ago,
Yeah.
so yeah.
And I followed you, and I'm so amazed because you went to your home country, Nepal, and you're reaching milestone every milestone. That's all so awesome. You don't have to be right there in the office. You don't have to be tied down in one place to run this business. And
Exactly.
yeah, and also the best part is the mentor and mentoring and mentorship of this program.
Hmm.
From the very beginning, you're never alone. You will never be alone because there is our personal mentor and coach that will guide us every step of the way, and that the road to success, the step by step training is already laid out. So we just have to follow step by step. Even not the tech savvy like me, you're not a social media person. I was not a social media person before too. But as long as we have that, burning desire to have that change in our life, we can, this is very doable, and step by step training is there for us
Exactly.
24/7. So that's
Yeah.
awesome. So let's see. Is it okay to go jump into the next? What are the changes and blessings that you have received since starting this business? I know
Well,
you have so much, but yes.
I have so many. I can keep going on and on.
Yes.
But yeah, the most, I think for me, the most change or blessing that I have received is my personal growth. I was a very shy person. I didn't. I honestly was used to get really scared to just come out in the Facebook or just even post my picture. I used to post only my son's picture when I started using Facebook after 6 years. And even in my business pages, I started only with my son's picture.
Yeah, yeah,
That I was that scared. And I didn't even know how to post the story. I didn't know how to love or send other emojis in the comments.
yeah.
So I had no ideas about all that. But this business taught me every single details, every single things. The step-by-step training was there to teach me. My mentor, my coach was there. I'm still there to teach me. And those productive environment, the people who are always uplifting you and looking up
Yes.
to for your success, they always want us to be successful, right? There is no competition in this business. And that really may boosted my confidence, and I started growing so much. I started growing personally. I had never imagined that I would be coming like this and doing interviews
You
live.
met me.
Never in my wild mind, because I never even went live in my Facebook before. So this was just impossible for me. But I had that growth mindset in my mind that uh, if to grow, we have to allow ourselves to come out of our comfort zone. So I had that
Totally.
mindset, and the environment kind of allowed me as well. So both kind of fit together.
Yes.
And I grew so much. There is no words how much I have gained the confidence, and my personal growth is just huge. And the financial part is also huge because being a stay-at-home mom, I had never thought that I would be able to contribute to my husband finances or household work. But this business allowed me to pay for my home, and
Yes, that's
yeah,
congratulations. Yes.
I paid with my only like cash amount with my own for the for the down payment of this house. So that was a huge
That's
huge
awesome.
huge blessing for me. And then I had never imagined that I would be earning six figures in a year
Wow,
as a nurse.
congratulations.
Thank you. As a nurse, we have to work double triple shift, or even we have to compromise so much of our family time. We have to compromise our health, because I have compromised my health so much when I was pregnant before with my and when I was pregnant with
Wow.
my son.
Yes.
um, I was working at the time, and I had compromised so much of my health at that time because I was not able to take care of myself. I was not able to eat much, um, no sleeping much because of the stress and all that.
Yes.
So that I don't have to do that all that now. If I have planned for another baby or anything, I don't have to go back to that phase again.
Right.
I can
Yes.
I can go back to my work. That's my choice if I want to or I don't want to. I still have my license, but now I have a choice. I have a
Right.
choice that I don't have to work harder. I can just work like part-time shift, or I don't have to work full-time or anything like that.
Yeah. That's
So
awesome.
those are the huge blessings that I have received, and of course the freedom and flexibility. I can't even talk enough about it. I had
Right.
I had
That's
stayed
awesome.
in my hometown for home country for 7 months, where I was able to celebrate all my major festivals, attend my sister's full wedding. That
Wow.
was that was like beyond my imagination, because even while I was at home back home, I was still working as a nurse, but I had never attended the full festivals ever, because we always had to, like here, as a nurse or any as mostly in a healthcare industry, if you get a leave off on Christmas Day, then you have to work on your Thanksgiving, right? You cannot get
Right.
both of the holidays off most of the time.
That's right.
You have to choose either or one, right? So
Yeah.
that was our case back home too, and that was my case at back home too, like most of the nurses' cases. So we have major festivals, but we have to give up one festival to celebrate another one. So I had never fully celebrated all of them, and this time when I went back home, I was able to celebrate all of that, and that was a major blessing for me. And being able to spend time with your family and all that. My
Wow.
goodness, I can't talk enough
Congratulations.
about it.
So
Thank
many.
you.
Yes.
So many.
It's so yes, it's so awesome on this business. The moment you decide to take action, that first step, it's already a blessing because all the possibilities, the endless possibilities, it will be open for you. And
Yeah.
yes, and we always start with this free workshop. It's already a blessing. We don't have to
Mhm.
spend a penny to be able
Exactly.
to get that overview of the business. We just have to. It only costs us 90 minutes, to sit down, or even you can, like what you said, put an earphone
Hmm.
if you are busy or while
Yeah.
relaxing from home. So yeah, so it doesn't cost us anything for at that point, and it's already a blessing. And also
Exactly.
that, yeah, the very first one, the personal growth that you mentioned, I could totally relate to you with that. I could never imagine that I was doing this. And like what you said, that you deactivated your Facebook before. Well, when I had my son, I had to deactivate for a bit because I thought about Facebook is like a distraction, but
Exactly.
no. So it's totally as long as you shift your
That's what I thought
mindset.
too.
Right.
Yeah.
So we just have to shift our mindset. Social media are there, are free resources for us to be able to use it in a better way, use it to earn extra,
Yes.
but
Leverage it. Yeah.
leverage it. But we need this proven system to guide us step by step. So yes, and like what you said, as we grow, we earn at the same time. So that's the beauty of this
Yeah. So
business.
yeah, I also wanted to add is, like you said, this business is like a learning and earning
Earning.
together. When
Yes,
you go
that's
to the
right.
university, you learn, right? And
Right.
you don't know if you're gonna get better a job or not after you graduate. It's not
That's right.
guaranteed, right?
Yeah.
The university don't guarantee for you, right? So
Right.
here you learn and then you earn together, and that's the huge thing. I think another thing I loved, I think it's a blessing for me, because knowing people from all around the world, having business partner from all around the world, learning from others, sharing ideas together. And these are also the huge blessing, because we kind of stay isolated, even though we kind of are active in the social media. We just scroll and just that's it. But here we interact, even though it's an online business. We do talk, do have meetings, and we do get to talk with people all around the world. And
That's
I'm
right.
being a coach, I get to talk with so many people, wonderful people, and I get to learn from them as well. So I really enjoy all that.
That's
And I don't
awesome.
even feel like working. It's just like, having talk like a friend, and you're still earning.
Right. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, and
I love
being
it.
in this business, it's a blessing every day. It's just a totally gift every day with that mindset that it provides. And yeah, I'm so grateful as well to be in this business because having that plan B on the side, it kind of like
Hmm.
remove that worries in our heart, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, so thank you so much for sharing those beautiful blessings in your life because of
So,
this business. Yes, so let's jump into the last but not the least. Any messages for our viewers who may be contemplating on starting this business but feel skeptical?
yeah, I mean, being skeptical is normal. For me, I wasn't very skeptical because I kind of looked for the free webinar that, is free of cost. So there is no worries about it. So I just watched the webinar and then we get to make our own informed decision, right? So I
Yes,
don't think there is anything to be so much to be skeptical about it because here we do get to make our own decision. Nobody is going to push you. Like Mercy already mentioned before, we're not pushy. We're not dragging anybody to do this
yes,
business. You know,
right,
we get to choose. We get to choose what we want to do. So if there is a free webinar, free workshop available for you, grab this opportunity, watch it, know about this business model, know about this business opportunity. There are lots of people who do share their success stories in the webinar too, and that was one of the part that really touched me, and I felt like, okay, if they can do it, I can do it too. But you can go and check it out yourself, and after that there will be your mentor who will be helping you for the next step. And then you get to know the business, about the business and everything.
right,
So it's free of cost, I would say. There, I know, it's normal to kind of be a skeptical because there are lots of online scams and all that,
right,
but we are a legitimate people, we are real people, we're not scammers.
right, right,
Yeah, if we were scammers, then we would not have put our face, ourself in this business pages. We would not have put our family faces, our kids faces, right? We are
right,
here just for you to show that we are real people. So I think, that way you can kind of start trust and at least watch that free workshop and decide from there. There is no harm, it's free of cost, and if you choose not to go further, that's okay.
right.
Nobody is going to say anything to you, right? That's your
That's right.
decision.
Right. And
Yeah.
yeah, and we don't really have to know everything, when we do it, when we jump into that workshop and watch it,
Hmm.
because after that workshop, we will be given with a step by step that we can follow after that. So
Yeah.
yeah, and I just remember today is Tuesday. We will be having a live workshop tonight.
Yes.
This afternoon at 5 p.m. PST, and it is
Mhm.
7 p.m.
7 p.m.
CST on your
PST time.
side.
Yeah.
Yes, and
Yeah.
everyone is invited for that. All you need to do is, register your name and email at our website. And my
Hmm.
website is www.mercyzbylut and sis, my jersey is Samana, and your website as well. You may also register your name and email, and it is www.
My
Yes,
website is
yes,
my full name samanabhandari.com. So you can register either of our websites, whichever you feel comfortable with, and just check it out. At least check it out for yourself. If not for yourself, check it out for your family, because you and your family really deserve this business, and you never know that where you will be reaching from this time to after 1 year, and you will be sharing your success stories.
that's right.
So, right.
That's
so
right.
so yeah, do it for yourself and your families, and I don't think you have to ever look back once you get into this business.
Right.
So
And
yeah,
once
take
you
this
register,
chance.
yeah, once you register your name and email, you will be given that chance you will be getting that free access to the webinar. And you may, if you don't want to receive more emails, you can unsubscribe if you want. But at least once you register, we will be welcoming you to our private Facebook group. And you will be seeing a lot more of ordinary people like us that doing
Mhm.
this digital business, which is awesome. And
Yeah.
let's see, looks like we have 45 million viewers. I'm so grateful for today. Thank you all so much for. Let's check some comments and here. And let's see here. Certainly, thank you for sharing Coach Samana. And
Thank
James
you.
Wallace, let's see here. I'll show it here. There's a part, okay. And let's see here, the other one. Hello, ladies, watching live from USA. Hi, Saskai. So thank you so much for watching.
Hi.
Yeah, check this business, guys. Yes, that's right. Check this. Nothing
Absolutely.
to
Check this
lose.
out.
Nothing to lose, so much to gain. And it's worth your time. Absolutely. Yes. And
Yes,
before,
absolutely.
yes, before we end this session, any messages for our viewers today, says?
I
Uh,
think I said most of the part.
yes, that's right.
Yeah, but
That's
what
right.
I want to emphasize more is like even though you are a stay-at-home mom, you're working full-time, you're working part-time, it doesn't matter because this business fits in everybody's schedule. Even though if you're working full-time, nowadays it's hard to survive with only one stream of income, right?
Right.
Because when you
Yeah.
go to the groceries, you're already spending more than $200, $300. Even last time we went to the Costco, we spent around $500 in even just in
Right.
Costco.
Uh-huh.
So
Right.
your grocery bills, the bills goes on and on, but our income stream is just if it is only one, it's limited, right? So our lifestyle doesn't go according to that. So that's why it's always safer side. You never know if we'll be losing our job. Who knows what tomorrow holds. So
Right.
it's always good to have another stream of income, which will be it will start giving the passive income as well. Like you don't have to do most of the things. It's just most of the heavy lifting is done by the automated system. So how amazing is that to have a side hustle who works as a passive income as well and gives you that security, the sense of that security in your mind, so
Right.
that you can be happy with your family, you can enjoy your time wherever you want to go. So it's all. So that's why I wanted to tell, even though if you're working part-time or full-time, it doesn't matter. Check this business out. You never know, this is the
Right.
right business you're looking for. And you never know that you will be replacing your full-time job with this business. And even if you are staying at home mom, you may feel like you don't have any skills, you are not tech savvy, or you are not very active in social media. This business fits even to the for the introvert and extrovert people.
Right.
I feel like this business fits on everybody's schedule or everything. For me, I am an introvert person. I am a social media side person.
Same
I
here.
like, yeah, exactly, same as Sis Mercy. So we are doing this business. If we can do it, you can do it too. And if you feel like if your family members or anybody is really need this business, then just share this opportunity. You never know that their life will be changed too, like it did for us. So yeah, I would really encourage you to at least check it out, the webinar.
That's right.
And that's the
And
first
decide.
step you take, right? So
Yes.
the first step is watching the workshop. The first step is to register in our website, and then you get an email, and you can watch the live, or you can watch the replay. It doesn't
That's right.
matter,
Doesn't
right?
matter.
So,
Yes.
and after that, you get to decide what you want to do.
That's
That's
awesome.
all.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that beautiful message. And thank you all so much for watching for today, tuning us live, watching us live. Thank you all so much. And thank you, sis Samana, for giving us your precious time and
Sure.
beautiful message. Before we end this session, I would like to share a message again that they said that to get the life what deserve, to get the life that our family deserve, we must have to allow permission to ourselves to to actually have it first. To be
Yeah.
successful, we have to have give ourselves permission to be successful by taking action. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so I hope everyone, we see you all in the inside, and thank you all so much again for watching, and we'll see you next time. And God bless
Bye.
everyone. Bye,
God bless
sis.
you.
Thank you. God
Bye.
bless. And broadcast.